Welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. I've been involved in a few battles that I didn't expect to be involved in, and they usually end up at the end of the video, so I'm hoping to avoid that this time, if I can get away with it. First of all, what I want to do is try and hold this Pontus army in place so I can attack him. There's lots of spearmen, I don't suppose they're particularly good, 13, can't see anything absolutely brilliant. My Cappadocian horse, sorry, his Cappadocian horse, I think that's what they are, yeah. They're nowhere near as superior to mine as I previously thought them to be, so I think I can take on an army like that, even though it's got 19 and I've got, what did I go? Yeah, I've got 20 for orders. So, yeah, things looking good for us, especially with the extra, is it armour or extra melee weapons or whatever, I don't know. What is it? Level 1 armour. And that's first cohorts that we've got as well. So, right, okay, I want to stop them in their tracks, literally. I'm going to try it with my best shot first, which is not him. It's going to be the spy, isn't it? Let's try it with the spy. If I can stop him on the run, all the better. Military sabotage. And a 77% chance if I poison provisions. That's the middle one. He's on a 4 on the middle one, a 3 on the lowest. I'm on a 5 and he's on a 3, or I'm on a 7 and he's on a 4. Tricky one, but no, I'm going to go for it.
I do enjoy a little trouble.
Yeah, so, and this is leading up to something else I'm going to show in a moment. Oh good, right, that is brilliant. So that means I'm going to wipe him out next time. My real worry was that I'd end up moving around here, he'd go up to there, and then when I go up to there he's going to move around here, and we're just going to end up going around in circles here, because I haven't got enough to be able to deal with all the places that he might potentially go for. So, right, okay, I think he was, pretty sure he was, on the run, wasn't he? Yeah, he's running. So we're going to ambush. Hey, what do you mean we can't do that? Of course we can do that. Let's have a look again.
Make haste, men.
Good. So there's going to be a battle there next turn for guaranteed. Because he's no, hang on. He might have half a move. If he's got half a move, it doesn't matter. I'm going to let him go. He's half move. I can't move or act at all, so that's brilliant. He's even taken some hits, of course, because I poisoned provisions, and he can't replenish because he's in my territory. So he really is scuppered there, isn't he? So, right, okay, that's the first thing. I'm quite happy with my fleet holding that port up there at the moment, so that's good news. Before I start to do any sort of stealing of Gazakan veterans or whatever around here, I'm going to have another look around here and see what's going on, because I think I noticed either on the last video or between it that that one of his places was at risk. No, it's not at risk, it's actually fallen. Must have been at risk previously. It's now actually fallen. That, I believe, was one of the Belgae territories. Yes, I'm pretty damn sure it was. Now this one, what's that? Iceni. Right. Okay. What I want to do, I've got a plan to go somewhere. Ah, yeah, okay, what's that one? That one's fallen as well. That one's fallen to the Iceni. Well, what I want to do is I want to take one for myself, and I'll show you why in a minute. You know those battles I've been fighting recently, I've had really, really good success at. Look how close it's brought me to actually moving up an Imperium. Well, I think it's going to happen anyway. I don't think I've got any choice when I do the any other battle around here, and I do the Pontus battle perhaps, and Antony one later on. I'm going to end up it's going to end up going up that way anyway. So if I look in here, I can also find that we're going downhill in terms of, or rather not climbing fast, yeah, we're going downhill in terms of Latinization of the culture. Now the other place that's part of this is what is it, this one here, Bedorgis. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm feeling fairly sort of comfortable around here now, I'm going to bring my Kelome troops up to here to occupy this place, and I'm going to go and attack him from Bedorgis. I think Bedorgis is the best place to go from. So
we hunger for battle.
Yeah, I would think so. I could go part way and recruit, couldn't I? It's whether I need to recruit. I honestly don't think I'm going to need to recruit anymore, to be quite honest. I really don't. But I've only got 3,000. Do I need really to recruit any more men? I've beaten 3-4 armies from here. I can't see him having any more left, especially now that he's losing troops all over the place. But just to be on the safe side, and I can't reach in one move anyway, although I can get pretty darn close, can't I? I'm going to go part way over to here.
Commander.
Okay, and I'm going to recruit, so what shall I get in here? Recruit units, and I'll get... Oh, I like having some cavalry. Got the dogs already, can't get any artillery in here, so won't do. I like my archers, very nice. I don't know what's... I mean, he's inside walls here, so we really need infantry that are going to be able to go over walls and fight well. So I think it's going to be not those, they're on 27, it's going to be these, isn't it? 50 good solid Roman infantry for going over the walls is going to be, I think, the best way. We might be able to outrange his... No, I mean, there's going to be a problem, isn't it, going over the walls? No, we're going to just go over the walls and fight him, testudo, and then over the walls, I think. Well, that's spent all... No, it hasn't spent all the money, actually. 1,347. That's good news. Now, let's get these from Kelheim, or whatever you call it, over to here. I think 14 is enough to defend the place with, and that's what I'm going to keep with, so I might have to run, though. Let's have a look.
Faster! Curse you all!
Blimey, can't even reach on the run. This is something of a risk then. But Bergium is going to need another place. I'm going to need that place as well, which is part of it, as I've shown you before. Well, I don't know if it got picked up on or not. There you go, Bidorgis. If I can take Bidorgis as well, I might be able to get some culturally viable towns in there. Now, I am sending a lot of my agents over here, so they should be able to settle these areas around here, I hope, eventually. Now, how good are these?
I would do anything for Rome. My
Oh,
sword
he's
is
a 10.
yours.
He's a very good one. Do I go over to Bidorgis? And oh, hang on, I thought I saw another one there. No, there isn't. There's this one here. Oh, he's a very good one. I think I might avoid him, actually. The spy's good as well. My spy's got all that way. I had no idea. That's great news. I presume this is one of his. Yeah, I think it is. Do I risk it going for him? You see, to be honest, I don't think the Belgae are going to survive much longer. So even if they take my agents, I don't think they're going to keep them. See, everybody's at war with them now. Obviously myself, I'm going to take one of their territories. They can't have more than about 3 territories left, and Gaul, Iceni, Nabatea, Nabatea as well, yeah, but Dacia, they're all gunning for them now, so the Belgae are out of the game, aren't they, really? So I'm not sure it's worth me taking a big one like that and risking not getting him rather there. Maybe I'll move my spy deeper into his territory, though, so that I can see what's around. Let's have a look. Bidorgis, for a start, is not losing any men, so he's alright. But he hasn't got any men in there either. So it's got to be good, isn't it? And where do we move towards? Oh, here. Ah! Look at that. I wonder if Bidorgis has got food then. He has. Oh, that's great news. We can have 2 food produced. That would be brilliant if I could have those, but I can't have them because they're not for my culture, I'm afraid. I don't know what that one is, that grade 3, but it won't let me have buildings that have not been built by myself unless they're Roman. Belgae buildings are not going to be allowed for me, I'm afraid, so I am going to have to destroy them. But the good news is I can build food buildings in there, can't I? Well, I ought to be able to anyway. If he could have them there, why can't I? But, oh, did I look at the right place? Yes, I did, didn't I? Yep, okay, and in here, he's losing out because that food from Bidorgis is not enough to keep these going. So they're just, the whole lot is going to simply fall apart, isn't it? And look, 76 out of 120. They've been losing food for, I would have said, 2 or 3 turns. That's probably why he was attacking me. He needed new territories, didn't he? Right, okay, so my spy's gone up there. Now it's whether I take out those Antony spies way over on the other side, or do I take some out here? And I'm tempted to take them out here. So if I can get these, one of them is my spy back? Remember, I stole her, then they stole her back. So it's these two here. And I've got some that are getting near, I think. This one.
I will do anything
He's
for
a 5,
Rome.
and this one,
Salve!
he's
How
a
can
very
I
good
help?
one. Now, he needs to go for the 3. Oh, he can't reach, can he? Of course not. What a stupid idea. They can't get there.
No,
Damn.
no, and no again.
Have I got anyone who can? Are these actually moving anywhere?
I am Rome's
They're
champion.
not, you know. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's his movement, isn't it? Yeah, he's been... That's one of those that I've asked to move ages
My
ago,
sword
isn't
is
it?
yours.
Wow, they're still on the move after all that time. That's brilliant. Bergium is mine. Maybe I'll move him over this way then. Okay. There's nobody can reach those 2 spies that I'd like to have gone for. But while I'm here...
I will do anything for Rome.
Perhaps not there. Where am I? What have I got that's near to them? That's what I'm looking for, really. I need to take them out, you see, because they might affect my army that I'm going to attack him with. Right, I've got some here. What's he?
Thy wits
He's
and
pretty good.
words are yours.
He's only 2. He's not good at all. I think it's going to have to be him
Ready, willing, and able.
against one of those. Preferably the 3-star one, which is presumably the one I had before. Manipulation. Right. Oh, it's not good. Temptation, 24%. And it's expensive, 600.
Words are as powerful as any weapon.
But with a bit of luck, if I annoy him enough, or her enough, this one here, they might try and go back at me and leave the army alone.
All
Hindered.
for the glory
Not brilliant,
of
is it?
Rome.
And I've got 754 left. Do I use this one? I think I'm going to, you know.
I am
2-star against a 2-star. It's worth it. Even if I can only hinder this agent, it will lead the way for that army there to be a success. Right, 13%. Yep. Any chance? Come on. Not good. But so they've got 1 agent who can operate, and I presume they're going to go for here, but I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? Anyway, I've shown you Bergium. Alexandria also has problems. This is the other one that's got low culture, but this one I believe is climbing. Whoa! Where on earth are you going? What's going on? What are you doing? Hang on, it's just taking a mind of its own. Where's it going? Come back here. I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, it took on a mind of its own. Right, Alexandria. If we look here, we'll see that it's 51% and it's climbing 2. So, it's not in trouble at all. It's gradually climbing. But it's below the culture. That's the thing. There are 4 places: Bergium, Alexandria, Edessa and Arsamosata that are problems for me. Edessa is here. Now, Edessa is another one. That one's actually going down as well, and it's at 52%. This one is part of these places, Charax and Hatra. Now, these now have gone from Antony, so I'm all right there. So they're all part of my client states, basically. So I've got to find some other way. I've got to nick some more of his agents, really. So I'm going to try stealing one from over here. I think he's moved, isn't he? He's come down here. If I can get hold of perhaps one of his agents, one of his diplomats, that would be best, wouldn't it? That one's on a 2, and that one there is also on a 2. There's a good chance I can get one of those. Now these here are not brilliant, are they?
I am
Oh yeah,
Rome's
he's good.
champion.
He's not
am
bad.
Rome's champion.
He's
How
okay,
can I
he's
help?
on a 4. So it should be quite cheap for somebody on a 4 to try and convert somebody. Let's see how much it is. Manipulation. He can do it on a 28% for 475. I'm going to accept that, because that's about all my money gone then, isn't it? I've got 100 left, and that's it. Oh, did I go for the right one? I I can't reach. Which means he doesn't spend the money until next turn. Oh, damn, that was a waste.
I will do
It's got to be the good
anything
one.
for
Can he
Rome.
reach, though? This is the problem. They can't quite reach, can they? Damn. I'm going to have to bring somebody down from up here, then. There's him and there's him.
How
They're
can I be
both
of
really, really
assistance?
good. I think it's going to have to be, then, this one. Manipulation. I knew it. Can't afford it. They're just too damned expensive. The top level spies and those, they just cost too much money. So, a no-go, I'm afraid. Right, and that money's going to get spent next turn as well. So, okay, I think that is probably about it. I did some agent actions, by the way, so... anyway, so I've shown you the places where they're low. They're low in Edessa, I've just shown you there, and Arsamasata. Now here's the other reason why I'm thinking about taking on the Pontus army, because Arsamasata is... oh, is it this one? Oh no, they're Armenian, those. There was one. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Mazaka, rather. I don't know. Forget that one. Is it Edessa that's mixed up with them? No Pontus armies. Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe it's just because they're attacking me. I can't remember now. But anyway, those two are important ones for me to improve culturally, which I intend to do. And also, as I've shown you, Alexandria and Bergium. So I've checked out all the places. Need to work on that. Alexandria is improving itself already. Bergium, I'm going to take another territory to help with that. And Samosata and Edessa, I'm going to keep capturing agents from a very compliant Antony up there, so that I can convert them with in that way, or perhaps build other types of... I don't know. Anyway, got to think about that one in the future. Got plenty of time to think about it. Our final building research isn't completed for 9 turns anyway, so plenty of time there. So I think... oh, and I'm researching... I'm getting food in lots of places as well, by the way. Other than that, because I'm down to 6, as you can see, I think that's about it. Yeah? Okay, oh, unassigned skill. Who's that one then? Forces. It is... this one.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay, it's that spy that did the manipulation a moment ago. They can... is that campaign map movement, is that something? Military intelligence? Chance of enemy action... this action... 18% campaign... no. Not bothered with that. We don't put them with generals generally anyway. Generals generally, right. Authority, manipulation, persuade. That's the one, isn't it? 6% increase there, so that's the one we're going to go for. And I think that's it. It'll tell me if it isn't. So, yep, okay. Okay, I'll be astonished if the Belgae bring a large army out from somewhere now to attack me, but I suppose I have to accept that it's possible. These are all those agents that I'm sending all over the place. That one's gone past Cirta, or Curta, wherever it is. And Carthagio, and they are on the way to Iol. That's interesting, actually. Iol should also be one of the places that's struggling at the moment in terms of culture. Well, it always was, wasn't it? Well, it doesn't matter because I haven't got the full provinces there, so I could move between Iol and Tingis. So I just felt as though I had little or no choice about going up the next level of Imperium. I really didn't want to do it because I'm afraid that people are going to go to war with me, but I don't think I've got any choice. In order to get a cultural victory, I've done my best to be diplomatic with people and stuff, and it's just... I mean, the game isn't designed like that, is it really? It wants to attack you all the time, of course, and so... as indeed was the period, you know, so... where am I now? Peritonian. That place there with the spy in it, that must be Sirena, I think, isn't it? So we're only halfway across North Africa that way anyway, but... okay, these are all heading towards the Belgae, one way or another. Yeah. But I'm already building my circus. I'm 9 turns away from being able to build the Cloaca Maxima. I'm building the what is it, level 3 at the moment. I've got 2 more. I've got 1 level and then the Cloaca Maxima, so I've got 2 buildings after that. So I reckon, what 12, 15 turns to finish the game. Can I hold people off long enough? Now, I might need more armies to protect my regions, and that's another reason why I've thought, okay, I'm going to have to go up an Emporium level, and we're just going to have to defend more places by putting small armies in them and holding on. But at the moment, I simply haven't got enough armies to plug all the gaps. He's going to go between them, and I can't really do very much about it. I don't even know where that one is, but I presume that is deep in my territory. I see blue, I see red borders, but I don't see any yellow borders anywhere, which means that he shouldn't be bordering on my land, I hope. Now this is Egypt. They usually want peace with me every time there's a turn end. I'm not asked for it this time. That's the Iceni. Oh damn. Right, okay. The Cimbri are allied to the Belgae. I think I bought a peace with the Cimbri, didn't I? But they wouldn't trade with me, or they couldn't. Now, they've attacked the Iceni. Now, it really needs to show me more about the Iceni than that. Now, their allies are Octavian's realm, that's me, of course, and the Dumoni. But are there other people? So obviously I've got to join the war on their side, but not if it's going to upset other people. Now, they haven't got any other allies, and they've only got the Belgae, so I'm going to have to join the war, I think, because I don't want these guys to fall out with me. Because they could suddenly start coming down on me, and Cimbri's too far away, so I'm okay. I'm going to enter the war on the side of the ally. Did I do that right? I am allied to the Iceni, aren't I? What's this? This faction has declared war on you. Who? The Cartley. Who the hell are the Cartley? Pontus? This whole area here, though, is that there are ports along here. He could come and attack me from there, so I could call that a border. Especially if I move into here and defeat them in this area, defeat these in this area. But of course there's Antony's Rome down there. I might want to get... oh dear. Armenia I'm at war with anyway, so... the big thing is, do I involve my allies in this? Do I get them to go to war with the Cartley? Now the Cartley are already at war with Syracuse, it means that I'm probably going to end up going to war with these guys. Now Syracuse, have I got anything to do with Syracuse? I don't think I have, have I? Draco-Thracian, Garamantia, no, I don't think I have. It looks like they've only got one place, doesn't it? Because this is all water. What does that say on there? So I think they've got nothing going for them. I wonder if I can get a peace again afterwards. If they're not at war with all the other people, then I might get a peace. But you see, Syracuse are nothing to do with me. I think I won't call my allies to help. Yeah, I won't. I'll see if I can get some kind of a peace with them at a later date. I won't be able to do that if everybody I know is at war with them. I suspect when I go up an Emporium, they're all going to go to war with me anyway. It's just a fact of life, I'm afraid, isn't it? Pontus have just not been able to do anything at all, have they? Well, nothing. I don't think they've posed any big threats, have they really? I think, to be quite honest, I think the Belgae were the biggest threat, and I think I was right to defend that northern border there. I mean, I was quite concerned that others might come through as well. I've got troops in Spain as well, of course, and that was a possible risk. But I could see what was going on. Subversion. Oh dear. This has stopped my army from moving. Duty calls where? Leadership command is that. Who will answer the call? Well, it's going to have to be an Octavian. 333. 333. 555. But he's from another house. I think it's going to have to be him. From Octavian dynasty. I don't know why it says minus so many senators. I haven't got a clue how that works, but anyway. Let's have... I don't know. Do I ever really fight him like that? I don't even know where this place is. I don't know where the legion is that's fighting. I think maybe... yeah, okay, we'll go for it. Sometimes I think it's better off as a general, you know, because... not as a general, as horse, rather. Right, how are we doing for... 0. That was 0 on food. Oh dear, this is not at all good. We're to a level 4 building now, and that Horium. That's good, isn't it? I don't think, though... Iol might be on the increase now. This is one of the places that I was concerned about. How's it doing now? Yeah, 69 and it's going up. I think we've still got 25 out of the 29 though. I'll have a look at the moment that have been culturally, well, in a moment rather. Yeah, the ones that have been culturally converted. Hidden enemy agent task, assassination attempt, outraged populace. I think that's okay. That's about it, isn't it? Really. Right. Let's have a look at our target. It's probably still 25. We might sneak to 26. No, we haven't. Still on 25. We need those areas. Bergium, Alexandria, Edessa and Arsamosata. They're the ones we're going for. And Alexandria must be close because it was going up by 3 every turn, wasn't it? At one time. So was Edessa and the other one, you know, at one point. I don't know what's happening to that now. But, right, these are good. When it gets that, look at the cultural influence it's going to get. 3. You know, I think it was 2 before. So it's definitely going to go up. And of course 8 growth. And the growth is important. This is something I never understand. Why is the growth going up there for me in this place when I only own this place and none of the other places? They're all owned by somebody else. I'm always a bit puzzled by that, whereas other places I've got less buildings in there, got the main capital city, and it's not growing at all, it's just on 0. And I'm pretty sure I've got growth type buildings in them as well. But anyway, what I was going to look at was how we're doing. 53% now, going up 1.7 per turn. So that's going well. Iol is going well as well. Mind you, that wasn't one of my worrying ones because that's quite high up anyway at the moment. It's Bergium and the others. So I don't know how Bergium is doing now. Let's go and have a quick look. Bergium. 59, it's going down by 0.3. Down, Bergium needs to do better than that. It just needs to go up ever so slightly. And it can't do, can it? It just has not got enough in there to actually do it. It'll be these that are screwing it up, you know. They'll be spreading some kind of unhappiness in here. I'm positive about it. Anyway, I need to get some diplomats into there. So, which one do we do first? There's nobody in here. Nobody at all. I presume he's losing troops as he get. No, he isn't. They're full troops, but he's not going to fight me, is he? He's just got. There's no way he's going to compete against me. What kind of troops has he got in there? Fierce Swords 120, Celtic Warriors 120, Spear Brothers. He's got 3 effective units, really. Can you call it 5 with the Celtic Tribesmen? I don't know. 5 melee units. And 2 skirmisher units. 5 units. I think we're just going to march up to those gates, aren't we, and just bash them down. Well, not the gates, rather. I think. Well, I don't know. Do I go through the gates? I doubt it because he's got towers on each side, isn't he? So I think we just do a testudo and then throw, you know, axes at his walls. That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? I could undermine him. Do I want to waste my money on that? I don't think so. I think this is going to be an easy capture. And I think I'm going to get, what, 90%? 84...
Siege to the settlement!
I've got, oh, look. I mean, that's just a joke, isn't it? I'm going to murder him. Right. Doesn't tell me the quality of these again, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be 90-something, isn't it? So if I do an auto-resolve on there, 91. 91, 91. Take your pick. I'm going to lose 10% of my men, but next turn they're going to replenish. So there's no point in fighting that, is there really? And we've seen battles like that before, but that is going to be a boring one. He's got wooden walls on there, by the way. They won't be sophisticated stone ones. So it's a case of marching up to a weak area and then throwing my little axes at the, or whatever we throw, the fire things, at the walls until they come down, and then attacking him. We'll probably do it in 3 different places. Attacks. Most of the hits are going to come from people shooting at us from above. So, okay, I'm just going to do an auto resolve on that one. Aggressive stance, straight through. Right. Thank you. No Imperium suggested yet, so that's good. Now, I'm going to raise it because I'm going to get 1,000 talents, or whatever you call it. Provincial instability, conquest, etc. I know I'm getting minus 40, but that's okay. Right, okay, go for it. Yep.
At your command.
Ah. Okay, well, spies, dignitaries and champions means nothing to me because I've got far more anyway, haven't I? I mean, that's saying it's going up from 4 to 5. Big deal. Okay, armies, I'm going to be able to get another 2 armies. Fleets, I'm going to be able to get an additional 1. So that's pretty good, isn't it? Number of edicts. That might be handy to have an additional edict. That is the big benefit to all of this. Now let's have a look in here, see what we've got. We've got a decent amount of money actually, nearly 8,000. Oh, because I got the extra 1,000, of course. It was worth doing it just for that, wasn't it? Right, okay, let's give this guy what? Convert, dismantle, repair. No, I can't repair it. Right, now this is the one where I should be able to get food, isn't it? Why can't I get food? Where's the food? Come on, bear me out on this one. He had 2 food producing places in here, didn't he? What on earth is this all about? I haven't got food in any of these places. He's got no food there either. Why can't I have food in here? Is it because of this building? City is the home of civilization, culture, etc. Wealth from subsistence, wealth from all sources. I am totally puzzled by that. How does that happen then? Right. Now these give me culture. +2 public order. Oh no, they don't. They do eventually. They do after this. They give me the +3, don't they, or something? But that gives me the public order and the culture now. So I've got to go for one of those at the very least. I've got to have something like this. Army recruitment capacity, no. If I have a Field of Mars, gives me the chance of getting legionaries and velites. I've got to have one of those really in there. Did that cost any food? No, it didn't. Good. I don't want anything that's going to cost food. Right, okay, so now I'm just going to go for these. Growth and public order. Yeah, I'll go for 2 of them. I think. What does that one do? Public order and wealth. No, I'm going to go for that. Okay, so these in the next turn after this, of course, lead to Latin cultural improvement as well. So yeah, okay. Now how are we doing in here? It is 59, and it's still going down by 0.3, of course, but it will improve. It's going to take 59. It was so close. Did we lose that one? Did it used to be 60? I really don't know. In fact, is it 59 of... Oh, it is 59 of ours, yeah. So, okay, I don't know what that one does. That's leather, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm going to lose food on that. I certainly can't afford food. Look at that. 0 on food. That is really disappointing, that I can't have food from there. Now, he has got what? He's going downhill rapidly. Kalan Korum is 60 out of 120. He's down to half now, isn't he? Basically, all his units down to half, so he's supposed to have 7 units in there. In reality, he's got 3.5. So he's just about had it, hasn't he? He's got a garrison in there as well. That one's down to, I don't know, 2/3 of its original strength. They're down to about half. So I mean, he's got 7 in there, 7 in the in here, some of which will be plebs, I presume, or the equivalent of plebs. Celtic skirmishers, Celtic tribesmen, I imagine they're plebs, so I really don't know. But anyway, he's got 7 and 0, 7 and 0, which makes 14 down to half, so there's 7 units in total in there. And then, of course, there's just the general, that's all he's got. I haven't got anybody in this place, you know, I haven't got any of the other settlements in there, so there's nothing I can do with that, really. And I'm already up to 35 minutes. Damn. But at least I got them there. Now, can they get in there
Commander?
without running? Oh, look, he didn't attack them. Excellent. Stance none. He's going to get in.
Call this a
I don't think he needs any more than 14 men in there, you know. I'm going to have a whiz round in a minute and have a look at my happiness all over the place. Still 25. Still those 4 provinces that I need to improve, including Alexandria. Damn, which will be so close. 53 going up by 1.7. Right. Okay, now over here we stopped a Pontus army, didn't we? So what I need to do with him now, wherever he is go fight him. Where is he? Don't tell me he's moved. He can't have done. There he is. Whoops. There he is. And it should be, like I said before, an ambush. Now, when you ambush somebody, right click to attack, left click to inspect. Well, I already have inspected him. So it should say minus. Oh, come on. It should say minus something because he's
Commander.
being ambushed. Forces in the stance cannot initiate battles. Forces in the stance cannot muster new units. Minus 25% morale for all units. Forces in the stance are always ambushed when attacked. Plus 75, okay, minus 25 line of sight. So basically it lowers their morale, doesn't it? Forces in the stance are always ambushed when attacked. Blah 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 blah. Plus 5 shots per minute for all light cavalry units. Interesting to know. Increase in speed for light cavalry units. Minus 25 morale for all units. Does that mean he gets minus 25 twice? Can't be, can it? Gravitas enables ability second wind, enables ability war cry, cunning, zeal, minus 2% construction, weapons damage inflicted by commander's units, missile damage inflicted by commander's unit, bread and games edict, right, okay, 6% of wounding. Okay, it's just whether it's worth it. He's only a 2-star general. I don't think I need to worry about him. I think I can just go and take him, really. The point is, do I soften him up first? Do I send this spy in there to poison wells and to demoralise him, or do whatever we do? I really don't know, because pikemen are only 34. These are 15. It's going to be a heavy melee battle. Got these. We've done one like this before, haven't we? We know what happens. These will run away, shooting at me while they do it. Have I got enough horses? I've got good horses that can do that. I've got these that can take them out as well. I think we're going to fight it, aren't we? And it's going to be a simple one-on-one battle again. And I really don't see any point in reducing him in any way. He's already got reductions along here anyway, isn't he? So from the last time we hit him, do we really need to pay out a load of money to reduce him again? I don't think so. Come on, let's have the fight. Okay, so let's go for that then. And I'll bring you back in when I'm all lined up. Where are we? There. Okay. Bring you back in when I'm all lined up, ready to do the fight. Yeah, we're absolutely... Oh, blimey, look, it's so tempting, isn't it, just to go for a... Look. 87, 82, 87, 86. If it had said 90, I'd have gone for an auto-resolve. I really would, because otherwise it's just a total complete waste of time. He's got 1500, I've got 1900. Well, he's got slightly less than 1500, and I've got 19,500, but... right, okay. Dead simple one. Back in a second, folks. Okay, here's the initial setup. I was going to wait until I'd actually got started, but no, I couldn't bear to wait, wait that long. Also, he wanted to put me up here, so I'd have to wait for him to march all that way first before I finally attack. Now there might be an advantage in that his troops might become separated on the march, but I'm not sure if that's true, and I didn't want to risk it. So let's start the battle. Okay, he can't see me, of course. He's going to march on as normal. What I want to do this time is make sure I take out his horse skirmishers so they go blatting out of the way somewhere. But what I don't want to do is risk these skirmishers again doing stupid things, which is what they've done in the past. So if I can take these off their... No, not him, but these. If I can take all of these off their skirmish mode, so I get them on... what am I putting them on? Take them off skirmish mode, put them on assault mode, and get those guys attacking. That's going to be good. Then I want the war dogs to go in there as well. So all my skirmishers are going to go charging into there. I want to make sure that these skirmishers are neutralised somehow. So what I'm going to do is send my general against that one, hoping that he can get to them, and then send these out to there. In time before he actually hits me, because I think he's going to go charging in to those skirmishers. So I don't know. So the first thing to do is send the legionary cavalry out that way, because they're bound to move quicker and meet somewhere in the middle before all of these do. So he's going that way, he's going that way, and he's going that way. No, he's going that way, and the war dogs, they're going to go that way. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? I think. So they're all going to charge. These will be on skirmish orders, so they'll want to keep away from me. Hopefully there won't be time for them to actually form up, which will be great news. And if I get my general to attack here, then he should keep out of the way of any sort of spearmen or pikemen that might be coming his way there. So what's going to happen now with these guys is they're going to engage everybody here. Yeah, there, and then there, and then all the way up here, 4 up there, yeah, and then I know they're going a long way up, but there's a reason for this. 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9, and then 10, and then 11 for his pikemen. Right, now that gives me a spare unit. We've dealt with all his infantry. He's now got the Cappadocian cavalry, but he's also got the Pontiac Royal Cavalry, and he's got these nearby, the pikemen. I don't want to commit any of my cavalry until he starts to move. So we're going to stand, and these guys here, they're going to stand with them in a kind of supporting gesture as well. So let's see what happens now when we do that, when we unleash it in that way. I think let's let it go and see if that everybody's moving. I hope they are. The war dogs, for some reason, don't seem to be moving, so we'll send those out now. You should be taking those out. No, the general should be taking those out. Come on, general. Yep, you take those. Right, all my infantry should be charging. Oh, they got caught round this hill. Damn. Right, now has he committed? Yes, he has. And they're pikemen, so we're not going to go for those. But we are going to go for his pikemen. There. Right, okay, now he might have brought some horse into the middle of all this, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for us. I hope. Why aren't they doing something? What are they? Yeah, okay. Good, now they should be enough to deal with that Cappadocian cavalry, those 2 horse units. Now I should have another horse unit somewhere. What have I got here? Oh, my war dogs. Well, they are engaged, so that's excellent. Okay, good. Now he should be running away mainly. I don't want Velites to keep chasing somebody, do I? But it doesn't matter, so long as they continue to run away. That's okay. They're Velites as well, so we'll send those after those as well. These are also Velites. I don't think I need 2 lots of Velites after those. They'll take them, I think, so I don't need to worry about anybody else that way. Right, now I need to get these back into the action over here. Yep, and these as well. I don't want them chasing uselessly. Oh, actually, no, hang on. They do need to go that way. They're against the Eastern Spearmen. Okay, need to engage. What's happened is we've got mixed up with other types of troops that have got in and out of the way. Oh damn, what's happened there? They're not happy. 7 out of 60. We've hit spearmen or pikemen. Look at that. That's unreal, isn't it? We did everything we possibly could to keep them out of the way, and they've still managed to get in amongst us. Now, what are they? Auxiliary cavalry. Right, okay, we won there. Okay, now let's... What do we do? Take out somebody. These are levy pikemen. We won't take those out. Let's go for those spearmen that are broken, so they don't reform. Watch him reform and hit us now. On there. Those there. Okay. They just vanished. They've reformed. They've reformed. Look at that. Spearmen reformed. Naughty. That's so they can hit us there, you see. Are they shattered? No, they're confident. They're shattered now. No, they're confident. Damn, do you see what they're doing? They're messing around. They're intending going for our men. So they're disappearing. They're making themselves invisible. They're looking broken, making themselves invisible, and then coming back. It's very, very naughty. The enemy general is dead. Right, what have we got here now? These are my velites. They've obviously chased him all the way off the field, I would imagine. And these here, horse skirmishers against first cohort, who are in against there, or should be. Legionaries 120 against there as well. Have I got any horse over here? Legatus. Where's my general? Right, my general's there. He should charge in against those there that are shooting. Mercenary horse skirmishers. Now, I charged against them to begin with, do you remember? Velites. Right, now Velites. Get them off that. Get them on fire. Well, get them shooting. At those now. And you at those. Right, oh, end battle. There you go. See what I mean? It's such a mix, isn't it? It's such a rush thing. I've no idea how we did, but I imagine he got quite a few troops off there. 308 out of 1,900. Well, 38 would have been 20%. So, I don't think he gave me 80%, did he? Was it 83 he gave me or something? Chance or something? I really don't know. But each percentage is, well, 195, 19.5 each percentage. So, we've obviously got 195 to start with. 308, 95s into, no, hang on. 195, 19.5 into 308. Tricky one to work out at the top of my head, but I'd say about 15%, is it? 20, 40, 50, 16, probably around about 16% I'd say that was. So that's and what, 85% losses or something. I've no idea what. No, sorry, 85% off the battlefield. He killed 303. I lost 308, so that isn't too bad. But he's lost 1,178 out of 1,400. So he's got 300 left. Did anybody do well? Yep, spearmen. They came in and took out my horse. They appeared from absolutely nowhere, and you see how it happens. They break. Then what happens is they reform while invisible. Yeah, you're then charging across that area, or you stand and do nothing. So I think I've charged them at a unit that's broken. Yeah. Then he rallies and becomes transparent or invisible. So you stop. Then what happens is he advances towards you and defeats you and murders you all. You know, that's how unreal the whole thing is. Now, to me, you've targeted that unit. If they come back, you should attack them again, or something should warn you about that. Or you should give them the attack that they only attack broken units. They're only attacking them while they're in the broken state. So there should be some kind of warning there, shouldn't there? Because you can't watch every part of the battlefield at once and run it as a real-time battle when it's this darn quick. You really can't. So it's not real battle time, is it? You know, that's my groan, moan anyway. Right, okay, decisive victory. Yeah, we know about that. Thank you very much. Oh, the general's completely dead. So that's good. All his cavalry went, which is excellent. I lost one of my cavalry units, and okay, it's a poorer one, and these did well, so I think we got away with it that time, didn't we? I didn't have a close look at who did what. Do I keep slaves? I need money. I'm going to keep slaves. The corners of your empire. Only 220. It's not a lot, is it? I'm going to enslave them.
Is that all?
Okay.
March.
I need money. That's why I'm doing that, because it will increase my income. Not a lot, but we haven't got a lot of slaves anyway, so I think I'm going to try that and see if I can get away with it. So, right, okay. Can I just march on now and take this place? I probably could.
At your command.
Hang on. Is that as far as I can go? That's a bit weird, isn't it? I'm sure I could have got further than that. Right. Well, I'm going to follow him anyway, because he's still in my territory, isn't he? So, yeah. Okay. And he's only got, what, 5 units or something? 2, 4, 6, he's got 7 units. And he's lost his general, so I don't hold out much hope for him. Can I recruit another horse unit in there? I've got 19. Well, let's increase him first. Give him... What can I give him? Melee attack is the usual one. Gravitas, authority unit, recruitment costs, fleet only, experience ranks for cavalry units. Right, no. Infantry recruits, experience ranks for heavy weapons. Oops, and no. I'm going to go for then. What's that one? Corruption. That could be a good thing actually. Morale for all units, authority, gravitas, no. I'm going to go for the one that gives us the recruitment of cavalry. Wherever it's gone. I'm sure there was one. Where is it? Experience ranks for infantry recruits. Experience ranks for cavalry recruits. Right, let's go for that one and then recruit some cavalry. If I can. Can I get cavalry in this area? Probably find that I can't now. So, recruit a cavalry unit. Now what's that? Left click to recruit this unit. He gets that. The ones that are already in there have only 1 chevron and they can't upgrade. So there is an advantage, it's that, isn't it? XP rank 2. Can I get the other type of cavalry? No. Oh, I can get something that would reach over the top of everybody. I'm going to go for this one. Because he's recruited with a higher chevron than the one that was already there. Not 2 higher chevron than him, and he's never even fought for me yet, so it's got to be good, isn't it? Okay, so we've got our cavalry unit back, haven't we? Although it's cost us something. Right, now what was I going to check? Yes, I know what it was. What I need to check is how going up the Emporium has affected the happiness within my places, whether it shows it yet or not. 15. Difficulty level, characters, technologies, events, 19. Well, this I don't quite understand. Why isn't my happiness going down in all my provinces? They all seem high, plus 27. Well, that's a -2. Plus 15. Order seems pretty good everywhere. I thought when you went up in Imperium you lost order. See, that was plus 30. I don't remember having any plus 30 before. That's extraordinary. Buildings, happiness, 17. Military presence, okay, fair enough. But I don't remember having any public order as high as that before. 30 anywhere. See, that's a 19. Mind you, there's military presence. And this one, military presence. But what I don't understand is where that minus to public order has come from, or you know why it's not there, I should say. Because if you look at this, as your faction grows, yeah, expansionism -100. I understand that to diplomacy. 10 influence per turn in your political party. Yes, thank you very much. But plus 50% public disorder penalties due to local presence of foreign cultures. All provinces. Plus 50% public order penalties due to local presence of foreign cultures. What does that mean? Local presence of foreign cultures. Political incident occurrence. 30% corruption in your provinces. Is that an increase of 30% corruption? Or is that a It's going to be an increase. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because the empire's got bigger. So, okay, can't know any more about that. I'm not sure that... Oh, resume game, what did I do then? The other thing I wanted to do was just check... I think I've checked it already, haven't I? How are we doing on here again? Still 25. So, yeah, okay, and This place is almost all wiped out now, Belgae, from what we've just achieved, and also Pontus are now completely on the back foot. I need to do some agent actions. I need to go converting some agents from Antony's Rome up here. And I no longer need to worry about what's going on way down in the south of Mesopotamia, because I can get the lead because of my friendship with other people, you know, with the Nabatea, I think it is. And Gazaka, I think, has stopped producing. Interesting. Its men are still full. Yeah. But it seems to have stopped producing spies. Maybe it's got enough. Oh, of course. You can only produce so many. That's why he's producing them. Because I keep killing them off. He's only allowed 3 per well, 3 in total, isn't he? So every time I kill them off, that's the end of his spies, isn't it? And stuff. Oh, of course. Right, okay, I'm thinking he's going to end up with loads and, you know, swamping me. Of course, that's not going to be the case anymore. Does he own anywhere else? Okay, he's got Gazaka. If I click my chevron, he's also got Zadrakata and Gazaka. He's got Zadrakata and Gazaka, and that's it. And Zadrakata is way over here. I don't know. Do I go for there and then destroy his food supplies in there? Possible, isn't it? That would just undermine any armies he's got anywhere, and the whole thing would fall apart for him. Anyway, I'm now up to 56 minutes, almost an hour again. What a pain. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I'll do those agent actions between videos. Oops, before I do that, there is one other thing. Happiness. Now we've gone up Emporium. Cimbri, obviously they've declared war on me. Dumoni, I'm trading with them, and they've gone down to -87. Expansionism has carried us over because of that -100. Bit of a pain. I might have to see if I can get some kind of piece of them or something. I don't know. What can I do? They're at war with the Cimbri, and they're friends with the Iceni, so I might be able to get some kind of bit of a treaty with them. Egypt, it doesn't matter. Geramantia have gone into the yellow. They're on -9. That's not good. Maybe I can pay some attention to that. Gaul, that's not good. -40. So basically I would have been about +10 before. I'm now -40. Not +10, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Now -40. Don't know what I'm going to do about a -40. And they are a client state, and they're powerful, and they're on my border. So that is going to be a damn nuisance. So yes, it has made a difference. Iceni as well, gone red. All risky. Muscat, Maine or whatever. Nabatee have stayed green. Excellent. Still 187. So they're happy with me. Dacia is the most important one. Where's that one gone? Dacia. Green still. Excellent. Dacia and the Nabatee are the absolute most important ones to me. They really are, and they're still friendly, so I'm not too worried about all of the others. I mean, I'd like to be happy with them, you know, I'd like to be good with them, but unfortunately it's not going to work, is it? So, okay, that's one of the things I wanted to show, and I forgot all about it. Okay, finally. Thanks for watching, folks.